With everything that is happening in the world, it's probably going to impact the real estate market, whether we like it or not. And I figure a couple more people might be interested in the stats than maybe they were a month ago. It's definitely interesting to watch the market and see what's going to happen. I would love to know your opinions down below, but without further ado, let's get into the April stats for 2020 in Ukiah, California. Hello, I'm Kasie Gray, your homegirl broker associate here in Ukiah, and your April stats haver. I got the stats for April, so I am going to tell you what those are in just a minute. But if you like this video, please subscribe and ring that bell and be my friend, and yeah, that's all. That's all I ask of you. But without further ado, let's get into the stats. So if you have not watched any of my real estate market videos, so the way that I do the stat videos to help you understand the change in market and where things are headed, I compare the current month to the month before to the year before the current month. So in this video, we'll be going over April of 2020, March of 2020, and April of 2019. So if you have any questions about the information given, if you would like different areas, if you would like anything else from me, please reach out and let me know. Otherwise, let me know your thoughts on the market down below in the comment section, and let's get started. So the amount of homes that were for sale in April of 2020 was 30 houses, and in March of 2020 there were 26 houses, and in April of 2019 there were 55 houses for sale. So as you can see, we are definitely low on inventory. That's mostly because of the coronavirus. We are unable to currently show occupied homes. We're able to show vacant, but with everything going on, it's hard to have someone be out of their house and also to move during this time, and we have to follow the regulations and guidelines set from the county. So it's been a little bit harder to get properties on the market and be able to see. So it's going to be interesting to see how these past 2 months have played out and what the next couple months are going to do. So the amount of homes that actually sold, closed, recorded in April of 2020 was 11 houses. In March of 2020, it was 19. And in April of 2019, it was 10. So we're up from last year, even with the pandemic going on, even though we have a lot less inventory. And I mean, even last month we did pretty good with the amount of closings. Obviously those were put into place before shelter in place even was a thing, but it's still definitely very interesting to see how it's been impacting our market. So the average price per square foot for April of 2020 was $274. For March of 2020, it was $256, and for April of 2019, it was $266. Days on the market has been pretty consistent. In April of 2020, it was 76. In March of 2020, it was 75, and in March of 2019, it was 75. So that includes it being on the market and it going into escrow and all the way until close. So the average active price for April of 2020 was $524,000. The average active price for March of 2020 was $574,000, and the average active price for April of 2019 was $697. So our average active price has gone down, but let's take a look at our average sold price. So our average sold price for April of 2020 was $424,000, and then our average sold price for March of 2020 was $460,000, and our average sold price for April of 2019 was $438,000. Now on to months of inventory. If you have not watched my videos before, months of inventory is how you tell tell whose market it is. Months of inventory just means if at the rate that people are putting houses into escrow and selling them, if we did not have any more houses come on the market, how long would it take for us to get rid of all of the houses? When there is less demand, obviously the amount of time gets larger, and that means that it's more of a buyer's market. So 0 to 4 months is a seller's market, 4 to 6 is pretty neutral, and above 7 is a buyer's market. For April of 2020, the months of inventory is 2.7. March of 2020, the months of inventory was 1.4, and for April of 2019, the months of inventory were 5.5. We've gone up since the month before, but we've definitely are a lot lower than where we were last year. Also last year, the prices were a little bit higher, so it's interesting to see, how things are playing out. Interest rates are a lot lower than they were last year, and I think overall the market is still doing okay for now. We'll see what happens with, all of the stimulus things that have been going on that the government is providing. That's definitely going to cost us somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly, but I will keep an eye on the stats for our area. If you have a certain area in particular that you're interested in, please feel free to reach out to me or drop a comment down below, and I will make sure to start doing stat videos for that area. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to me, and I look forward to talking with you.